Hi, I'm Kieran. Welcome back to Long Plays. Today I want to do a different kind of video from what I normally would do and will do on this channel. Of that, I want to sit down with you and talk about the Hogwarts Legacy game that is coming out on the 10th of February 2023. So at least we have that to look forward to at the start of the new year. We also have some details that have been released about it, and I just wanted to sit down and talk about some of them and just even get your opinion in the comments about what you think or what you wish was going to be in the game. So first up is the fact that it will be set in the late 1800s. In one of the trailers you see a still of a newspaper, and on the top you see the year is 1890. So the game will be set in the late 1800s, and that means we won't really see anyone that we know other than they have this Nick, but other than that we won't see anyone from Harry Potter or the Fantastic Beasts franchise. You won't see characters. You'll obviously see locations you'll recognize, but they'll probably look different given that it's many years before. Next up is the fact that there won't be what's known as a morality system. So games like Mass Effect 2, Bioshock, Dragon Age Origins, the three of those had what was known as a morality system, of that the choices you made, whether they be good or evil or good or bad, would kind of push you down that route towards certain endings, of that there would be a good or a bad ending depending on the choices you made. Whereas in this game there won't be that. So I know one detail that's even shown in the trailers that some people were concerned about was the fact that it mentions about learning the Crucio curse, which is what's known as one of the unforgivable curses. So it'd be considered a very evil, it's like a torture curse. And what basically having no morality system will mean for that is that if you choose to learn that, it's not gonna block you into a route to becoming a dark wizard. You will still be able to be a hero in the end, but still learn stuff like Crucio. I can't remember the other curses. I know there's Vada Kedavra, which is the killing curse, and there's one other which I cannot remember. But learning those will not lock you into the route to become a dark wizard or an evil wizard. So that will be interesting to see with that. Next up is the fact that we will actually have the Hogwarts classes. So the ones that have been said that we will have are the Charms class, the Herbology, Potions, and Defense Against the Dark Arts. And those classes will basically be so that you can learn spells, skills, different herbs, and so that you will need or that you would want to collect. And the Potions class, there will be a wide range of different potions that will be available that you'll have to learn through the class. And with stuff like that, of the potions lessons, you will be able to brew the actual potions that you learn the recipes for in the room of requirements. There'll be a little stand for it in the room of requirements for you to brew all the different potions that you'll need for the various quests and side quests that you'll be doing. And I remember in the early Harry Potter games, from the early 2000s, of that they did have the lessons, and that was how you learnt the spells. In the first one you had the Flipendo, Wingardium Leviosa, Incendio, those sort of spells, and that was how you learnt them. And it kind of went like that throughout the games, of that you learnt them through either being in an actual lesson in Hogwarts or through someone, a side character or a companion character, basically teaching you the spells. So it'll be nice to see how they try and incorporate the lessons, how like slot it in seamlessly between the quests that you'll have to complete the main story and the side quests that you'll have to like level up your character and all that. Now, as I just said, you will be able to level up your character, and that's just the game will be doing in very much of RPG style. It'll be going down that way completely, of that you will be able to upgrade, unlock new skills, abilities, gear, all that, and you'll be able to actually level up your character and the gear that you will have. So it'll be going down that route compared to in other ones where you had what you had and that was it. One thing that I know many fans of the Harry Potter franchise will be very excited about is the fact that Hogwarts is going to be basically fully explorable. There might be one or two little sections that you can't go into, but for the most part it will be explorable. So fans of like the Harry Potter films will be excited to see that you'll be able to explore all the same places that the films would have done, with like the Forbidden Forest, Hogsmeade. I know those aren't in the castle, but you'll be able to explore those. The Great Hall, the Clock Tower, the Common Rooms, which you probably only saw the Gryffindor and Slytherin Common Rooms in the films. You'll also, depend on which house you choose to go into at the start, you will get to see the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff Common Rooms, and you'll be able to explore some unseen parts from the films that were only really talked about in the Harry Potter books, such as the best example I have is the kitchens, about how it's mentioned about them being worked by the house elves, yeah, and you'll actually get to see the elves working in the kitchens, so that'll be a first for being able to actually see that area. As I said, you'll also be able to explore the Forbidden Forest. You'll be able to see what sort of creatures and beasts like are living in there. Yeah, so that'll be something to explore. You'll also get to see like the hospital wing. You'll be able to go around Hogsmeade, go around the shops. We'll see how many of the shops you'll actually be able to go into, or what sort of stuff you'll be able to buy from them. But I know there is a lot of detail going into stuff, into like the landscape, the environment around it. So I'm sure we'll all be really happy with how it goes. Next, when I first heard about this game, one of the first questions I had was, are they bringing back Quidditch as a playable game as a playable sport in the games, like in Hogwarts Legacy? Sadly, as is mentioned in if in a FAQ done for the game, that Quidditch is not playable. You won't actually be able to play Quidditch, but you will be able to use the brooms to traverse the landscape, the area, and you'll also be able to compete in little broom races and broom challenges. So that hopefully will satisfy fans, for those who want to play Quidditch and ride the brooms and all that fun stuff. Because in the first two Harry Potter games, you did have to do Quidditch. The Quidditch in the Philosopher's Stone was a little janky, but in the second one it was a lot more tame and easier to control, and sadly they are not bringing that back. When I read that, I was a little disappointed, because I remember playing Chamber of Secrets so long ago and just enjoying how the Quidditch kind of helped break up some of the story and the gameplay. But hopefully that they do the travel by broom justice when they do put it into the game. And as I mentioned of that, in the Forbidden Forest, you'll probably see a lot of creatures and beasts. There will be a wide range throughout the game, throughout the environment, and you'll have probably plenty of chances to study them, try and tame some. Like some you'll be able to like ride and fly with, like the hippogriff. That's like seeing the trailers. You'll be able to ride thestrals. You will just need to either find, mate, or get the sort of mounts that are needed to ride them. But that hopefully won't be too difficult for players to find or get. You will also come across dragons that you will probably have to fight. There are also ogres, or is it trolls? It's one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's ogres, but yeah. There are also in one of the clips you can see centaurs, which, as talked about by Hagrid in the Order of the Phoenix, that centaurs do live around by the Forbidden Forest. So hopefully we have a good amount of interactions with those to see what the sort of relationship between Hogwarts and the centaurs are, to see if there is like feuding or if there's peace or how that works, living so close to each other. You'll also have smaller little beasts to try to probably study and tame, and if some are injured, you might get the opportunity to like heal them and like gain its trust. Just in that in one of the trailers you see a Niffler, and you also see this how was it? It's like, it kind of looks like a ferret, but it has really big eyes and it's blue. I'll just put a photo of it here. I don't know the name of it, but it'll be there. So those you'll probably get to study. I'm not sure if they will have a Care of Magical Creatures class. It would be really good if they did, but it'd be understandable if they don't, with trying to put in charms, herbology, potions, and defense against dark arts. It would be understandable if they didn't have a Care of Magical Creatures class, but even if they had like one or two, that's one thing I would hope for in it, but you can't exactly have everything. Otherwise it would take a lot longer to make, and it would probably need a NASA computer to work on. Yeah. And for those of you playing actually on PlayStation, you will have a 1-year PlayStation exclusive quest. It's the Haunted Hogsmeade quest line of that. One of the shop owners is trying to sell her shop, but it is haunted, or there's shenanigans going on with the shop, so you're basically going in to investigate it because she wants to sell you the shop. And with that quest comes a cosmetic set called the Shopkeeper's Cosmetics, which you'd see here. It's a fancy looking outfit. It comes with the top hat and everything. So that will be for PlayStation users, and when you complete the quest, you can actually use that shop to sell your own goods in, and with it comes an associated dungeon, which I would say goes with the actual quest itself, but I'm not 100% on that right now. As mentioned, with the Defense Against the Dark Arts class, you will have a little bit of dueling, as seen in this clip. Of that, you will... it's probably for when you're learning the spells, you'll have to stand up against someone else and cast it to like learn it and learn how to defend against it. So it'll be nice to see that, bringing back a little bit of dueling. just throughout the game you will be getting into many duels, or not duels, just many fights against Dark Wizard and magical creature poachers and all of those. So it'll be nice to it'll be good to see incorporating that in, so that the player has more practice for when it comes to dealing with the poachers and dark wizards and all that fun stuff. So that is about all the little bits of information I have for you. The game comes out February 10th. Probably on the 11th or 12th, we will have a first video up on it. We more than likely won't be the first people to put a video up, but we will have a video up about it. It'll be more than likely Christina who actually is doing the video, but we will see on how often that gets posted, depending on how the first video does. But we are really looking forward to it. As Christina said actually in her trailer review there a couple of days ago, that she has been staying mostly blind to this. I have been looking up video after video of people's like news and like announcements about the game, and I have been staying fairly on top of like news that has been coming out about it. Like earlier today I was even watching 12 videos to gather information for this video, and Christina herself, up until doing the trailer review, have been trying to stay blind to like everything that's announced about it, what will be coming in the game, all of it. She has tried to stay blind to all of it, and even now she still wants to stay mostly blind. All she wants to have seen is the trailer, both of them, the original trailer and the gameplay trailer that was released not too long ago. I myself will be actually doing a God of War playthrough. That'll be up on Sunday. The first episode of it will be up on Sunday, and I'll be playing through that because on the 9th of November, God of War Ragnarok will be is set to come out. So before that comes out, I wanted to do a run through of the previous game of the franchise. I know Christina is planning on doing a Minecraft series, so that is something else to look forward to. Be sure to like, comment, like and subscribe. Put post notifications on so that you know when this channel posts. If you want to see any behind the scenes of stuff, of like us getting to where we are now, even with the gear that we're using, it is all actually up on the CC Long channel of us. Alright, I'm not sure if that video is up yet, but probably soon enough it will be, of that, getting the computer that I'm using now, setting up the area we have here, and like getting all the bits and pieces, because we didn't get everything together. We got most of it, but not all of it. So stuff like the webcam, the microphone that you can hear me on, the mouse and keyboard were all gotten separately. But to see stuff like that and other behind the scenes stuff, you will need to go to CC Long on YouTube. I will have it linked down in the description. She actually has a live stream going over a giveaway going on over there at the moment, where the winner or winners, I think there's up to 2 winners maybe, will be announced on the 1st of December. And to get in the running of that, all you have to do is like her videos, comment on like 1 or 2 of them, and subscribe, and then you'll be in the running for winning her giveaway. The giveaway prizes are probably going to mostly be gaming related, given that when we set up the giveaway, it was when we were originally setting up this channel. So the actual giveaway will be gaming related, or one of the prizes will be anyway. But to see all of that and see what goes on behind the camera when we're not recording for this, be sure to subscribe to CC Long. As I said, I'll leave it linked in the description, and turn post notifications on here so that you can see when the next news video about Hogwarts Legacy or her Minecraft series or my God of War comes out. And just hope you enjoy. Bye bye.